Hey everybody, it's Eduardo here with another blacksinbitcoin.com, and a brother can't even take a week off without all sorts of shenanigans going on. Klever's blowing up, CETO's starting to have its moment, and then Bitcoin's pumping. Alright, so where to begin? Alright, you know what? Let's start with Klever, because this is the thing that really has most of my mind share right now. So, Klever, if you do recall, was something I just kind of threw $100 in when it was at a cent, mostly on the strength of our friends over in Black People in Cryptocurrency on Facebook. And yo, this thing is blown up. First of all, let's get a Klever price real quick. Yeah, man, 11 cents, and it's had a bit of a ride the last few days. It went up as high as 15 cents, 12 cents. I remember it being up over 15, but this is actually the average across all indices. It was over 15 on the Klever app itself. Dropped down to 9 cents, which at a point which I bought more. And now it's starting to pump a little again. And let me tell you, this thing is a heat rock. Yo. All right. So what's going on with Klever is they're having a burn. Now, what happens when you burn coins is that they're removed from circulation so that old supply and demand takes charge. There's less in the supply, and if people still want it, therefore there is more demand. So they are going to remove roughly a tenth, maybe even 15% of their coins out of circulation in this coin burn event. KFI mining and KLV burn. Now, what is KFI? KFI stands for Klever Finance. It is kind of like their take on the Yearn Finance coin. This will be a governance coin, which means those who own it will be able to vote on proposals, such as which apps are allowed to be added to the network. Also, you will be able to receive dividends, like our boy CETO over here. If you're holding KFI, you'll be able to earn dividends from the network of apps on their forthcoming blockchain they will have. I mean, Klever is all over this thing, and they have been releasing on several exchanges over the last couple weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're on 6 exchanges that are being tracked on coinmarketcap.com right now. And so with KFI, the way you get KFI is they're going to burn your Klever. Now that means that however much KLV you want to submit to the KFI mining pool, they're going to take and just disappear it. Just take it out of circulation, and they will reward you with KFI instead. Now, how much KFI? Now, how much Klever can you get for KFI? That is yet to be determined, but this thing is so hot, they reduced the 30-day burn event down to 3. Everyone's hoarding coins, Dave Chappelle style. I'm hoarding coins. I'm trying to get my KFI on because I truly believe it's going to end up somewhere between Maker, and Maker is a similar type of coin, whereas it's got 1 million in its market cap. Klever is only going to be releasing 100,000. Well, actually, they'll be releasing 150,000, but only 100,000 to the general public. 50,000 are reserved for the earliest of early adopters of Klever, who had something called a TWLT coin. They're airdropping that. Most of us normies have no access to that. But it's going to be somewhere between Maker, which has an even 1 million coins almost in circulation, just like Klever's KFI will, or it's going to be something along the lines of Yearn Finance, which is trading about 36,000. Now, I think it's going to be honestly more towards the Yearn Finance side, because there is so much utility in this KLV, in the Klever roadmap. I mean, they're going to have their own exchange. They're going to have their own bank. They're going to have their own blockchain. I mean, you're going to be making money coming and going. And not to mention that when you take out 15% of the coins in circulation, what is that going to do to the KLV remaining? Yeah, that's going to go up. I mean, matter of fact, there's some really cool stuff out here about people trying to guesstimate what. Yeah, look at all the stuff that's coming out. Klever Exchange, a browser. Did not know that. Hardware wallet. Ooh. Okay. Talk dirty to me, huh? Software development kit for their OS. Klever ID. And then the blockchain. I mean, they're. And honestly, you'd think I was paid to promote Klever. I am not. I am just the guy who turned $100 into about 1,100 right now, and I'm extremely bullish on this. Extremely bullish. Pumping all over the place. Klever. I mean, they are really on their shit. So, anyways, basically, I'm looking to get as much KLV as I can. I'll probably turn about 80% of it into KFI, and I'll keep 20%. Just for price action to see how KLV bounces with all that burn behind it. And I'm just extremely excited about this. I think, I mean, you know, I'm guesstimating here, but I think this is going to be somewhere. I think it's going to find its level. You know, see how Yearn Finance here, it started off, well, everything starts at 0, but it was back in last summer, it was at 0. And then real quickly, it got to 1,700, and then boom. Then it hit about 40,000. It's found its level somewhere in the 30s. So all I'm saying, wow, it went up to 46,000 at one point. That's impressive. 48,500. That's impressive. So all I'm saying is, because of the utility, because of all the transactions it already is enjoying, and trust me, if you follow Misha Lederman, their chief communications officer, Misha Lederman. I mean, he is quick to tell you about all the great stuff they're doing. All the great stuff they're doing. Yeah, he's not shy. Dominating the social crypto charts. It's I think I saw a chart that said it had more transactions than Bitcoin did one day or something. I mean, it is not stopping. It is not stopping. So basically, think about the Klever. Thing about the Klever burn is that I believe it's only going to. Well, they're gonna wait. They're gonna do a 3-day burn, and they're gonna wait until everyone's got their coins in, and then they're going to distribute KFI proportionally based off of all people whose tokens are in there. So we don't know how much it's going to be yet. This much we do know. They are going to start with 350 million coins burned. 100 million from Dio, the founder, and then 250 million from the team. So 350 million is going to be gone off the bat. So right there, you can count on at least one KFI being 3,500. But because there's been so much demand, honestly, we could see double. We could see double that. Check this out. From Dr. Klever, a Klever superfan. 69% of Klever is staked and growing by the day. 1.2 billion is the real circulating supply. As you can see here, as it says up here, no, don't want this. I believe the circulating supply is 3.9 billion. Yeah, here we go. It's 3.9 billion, but really, it's more like 1.2 billion that's actually out there, because 69% of it is being staked. Half of that's going to be burned. Half. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. This thing's at 11 cents right now. I think $1 is going to be its floor. Its floor after this burn event. I've seen this Dr. Klever guy, I think he showed one where he had like his little charts of medium, large, and then like small return. Oh yeah, here we go. So this is one of the charts. This, to me, seems more plausible as far as the amount of Klever burn. Because remember, we're already here. This is where we're starting. So it could cost about 7,000 Klever, and at 11 cents... Oh, hold on a second. 7,000 Klever... $770 per KFI. And honestly, we're still, what, 5 days out from this burn event? So there's plenty of, I mean, this thing could be at 20 cents while it gets started. Just if you're looking for a place to park your Stimmy, park it in either Klever or CETO, and I'll get to CETO in a second. But yeah, the bulls are out to play right now. The bulls are out to play. I can't believe it went down to as low as 8-something cents. That is insane. And please believe I stocked up. Yeah, anyways, Dr. Klever is a fun follow. He is all about the purple. He's all about that perp. Feel free to check him out. See? Anyways, all right, so I'm just letting you guys know what's going on. This thing is happening on March 22nd, and it looks like about 5 p.m. Pacific time. 5 p.m. Pacific time, March 22nd. That's when it starts. But honestly, it doesn't quite matter when you get in because they're going to tally up after 3 days. Just make sure you're in between the 22nd and the 26th. Okay, so that's my little Klever rant. Time for a CETO wallet update. Okay, so first of all, we're digging the new front end so far. 18.377 Tron per CETO. Tron's pumping a little bit, so we're almost at $1 per CETO. I like it. And yeah, so we've been busy. 556.26 we're up to this point. Now remember, we put in 200. Profit at 356.26. That's ROI of 178%. 178%! Love it. All right. And also, you know, I gave away 61 CETO. Okay. And so click here. You can get Tron directly on the exchange. It changed now. Pretty cool. And looky here. Become a CETO ambassador to participate in ECETO and the BCETO presale. Yeah. Buy a slot. So basically, they are taking the CETO experience over to the Binance Smart Chain and the Ethereum chain. And it looks like, well, I mean, what it looks like, I did this. I've put in a seat on BCETO and ECETO. You basically get access to the ambassador phase, which is before retail, so you get to get it at the earliest prices possible. And today they just announced on their Twitter that ambassadors will be able to get access 12 hours early to get the lowest prices of the ECETO and BCETO. Oh, so only 7 slots left. 10 left here as well. And if you're gonna reserve your slot, you better mean it. 5 BNB minimum buy up to a max of 20. Over here, 0.5 ETH up to a max of 4. So they're not messing around. They want these 2 CETO offshoots to be fully stocked and funded. And then, of course, retail will FOMO in at 8 p.m. Pacific time, GMT -8. All right, so I think that about does it. There's, I mean, oh, and also the roadmap. This roadmap is sick. First of all, a lot of big font I appreciate that. A lot of pictures so you can get through it. They talk about the Ambassador List program, the CETO blockchain family. Nice, Ricky Bobby. ECETO BCETO. Yo! And then KCETO. They are planning on being a part of the Klever blockchain. I love them already. Circus Maximus is their casino gaming brand. They have Dice Game. Blah, blah, blah. 21 Elephants Blackjack. Alright, it's not bad. Speed, Roulette. Nolan but Texas Hold'em coming forth. I can appreciate all that. Big Tent is like their rolling lottery game. I'm looking forward to seeing how they produce that. And then Wrapped CETO. So a lot of it, so all this is stuff they kind of alluded to already during their town hall, but now it looks like they've gone and got themselves a blog and some claps and formalized it for the world. So they have a document that everyone can I guess reference. An update on merch doesn't seem like we'll be getting anytime soon. And then the CETO Foundation, which, you know what? Read this part for yourself. It's kind of wacky. I don't know. But there's a lot of shit they got going. And then this is the part that really blew my mind right here. All right. They said they're going to get this done by the end of April. We're almost done with March. What the fuck? They're going to do all this in the next 6 weeks. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, if they even do half of this, we all going to be rich. All right. So when you get your Stimmy, I would put maybe 7. I'd put half in Klever and half in CETO and just sit back and relax. All right, I mean, because the divs are going to come fast and furious. I mean, oh, and the part I like best is that all these games and stuff are going to be available on all 3 chains. So that's not nothing. So yeah, so check out their roadmap. I'll leave that in the links below. And yeah, I guess we'll wrap it up there. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will talk to you all later. Holla at your boy.